Knock knock. Who's there? Where? Where who? No. Werewolf. Hello everyone, and welcome to Fable Him and Knock on the Coffin Lid. The hour is here at long last. We are on the public beta for Knock on the Coffin Lid. If you own the game, you can just go right-click it on the Steam library, go to Properties, and from there, you can log into the public beta to test the brand new character Bjorn, the Elven Werewolf Renegade. Alongside Bjorn, he has 3 unique perks, new items, and 60 plus brand new cards for our lovely knife-eared friend. There's also a new mechanic they're testing called Equilibrium, which I'm not quite sure entirely what it does, but it involves a slider that changes stuff to get more points or something. So we're going to find out together. Disclaimer, as always, because this is a public beta, stuff is bound to change. This came out about a week ago and stuff has already changed, so I imagine more and more things will change as the beta continues, as feedback comes in, as testing rolls on, and Bjorn is refined into the beautiful gem that he was always meant to be. If you've never seen Knock on the Coffin Lid before, we played it a few times on the channel, playing the only character that was available at the time, Percival, the human knight thing. It is basically Russian Slay the Spire, with more RPG elements. So, big fan of it. Here we go. Bjorn. Oh, look, it borrowed my levels. Nice! Percival is level 15, almost 16. I have beaten the game a few times. I guess I technically never beat the thing, right? So, the thing. Difficulty plight. Do I not get to change this here? There's also no sound on the screen skill. Still. Good to know. Next. Turnskin. Ooh. So I have access to everything right now. Probably for testing purposes. Gain 3 bomb. I like bomb. Bomb heals you at the end of every turn, I think. Stray. The lichen form adds eternal thirst instead of Scourge of a Lichen. Don't know what those do. Renegade. Currently in development. And Madman. I do enjoy madness. The thing about madness. If HP minus 50%, reduce cost of cards by 1. Draw 1 extra card at the start of the turn. If HP minus 25%, reduce cost of cards by 2. Draw 2 extra cards at the start of the turn. Oof. No kidding, this is skirting with a bit of a line, isn't it? We're going to go with Turnskin. We'll probably test all of these, just to see what we think. And Turnskin is probably going to be the easiest. Oh dear. This must be the new Equilibrium system. You know why? Because there's a balance of equilibrium. So, it looks like they're doing kind of a mistover sort of system, where you can choose your upgrades and your difficulties, and then the game kind of goes from there. Do we just... What if we do nothing? Let's do nothing for the first turn, because I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll just go with this. Wow. What if I just YOLO it? Vendors don't sell potion duplicates. Gain 1 curse. You know what? We'll just do nothing. Yeah. We'll just see what Bjorn has to offer by himself. Then we'll start playing with the Equilibrium system. So that's the new system. Good to know. I'm assuming the extra points that it gives you are extra talent points or experience points at the end of combat. There is a talent tree for every character. It's pretty large. The max level cap is 20. You saw that our Percival was rank 15, so we were approaching it. This is new. This appears to be some sort of legend. We have 32 foes, 6 elite foes, 18 events, 9 campfires, 3 merchants, 5 chests, 1 shrine, and 1 special. Where's our shrine? Is this highlighting it? Yes. I love the shrine. Also, I hate this area. You can go in 2 directions here. This area over here is a swamp, and I despise it with every fiber of my being. Over here is a bit of a wasteland, and we're going to go in that direction. I do not remember what this symbol is. There's like 3 bosses for each side. So there's like the champion, the druid, and something else over here. And on this side, there's a troll tamer, some dude, and something else. You can see that I remember well. I'm prepared for this. So to head over to this shrine, I do really like that you can click on the direction you want to go and it will highlight what path you want. Very nifty. The shrine allows for a lot of options. It's very versatile, so which is the reason I like it, but we will need gold to capitalize on that versatility. Enemies are always a good thing. Events are always a toss up. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're really bad. It looks like we're fighting an elite battle no matter which path that I take, so let's just kill some enemies and go from there, I think. Oh my. Oh, our cards cost life instead of energy. Okay. I don't know what this is. It's 0 out of 5 though. Perfect. Start with 70 life. Weak form, the Karst of Cards is doubled. The elven werewolves are instruments of war. There is lore to this game. And as you might imagine, they're half wolf. But no, they're werewolves, so they're lycanthropes. Gain a notch upon taking and dealing HP damage at dealt attacks. All agility turns into spirit. Great. And bomb. At the start of each turn, restores 1 HP per bomb. Because we have this, it's probably in our vested interest to attempt... Instinctive if the target is... Does that mean I can just use all my cards? When drawn, gain 2 HP. When played, gain 5 HP. Burn. It's been a while. In lichen form, gain 2 bomb. Okay. Do you have thorn? No, you have armor. I don't know what that does. What if we just smack like that? We could play it to gain health, but let's toss it and see what happens. The bomb is giving us 3 HP at the start of every turn, but we are drawing the Will to Live, which is restoring 2 each time we draw. And we have a lot of those in our deck. Holy crap. Let's inflict some bleeding. Does all of it need to be? Eh. Okay. We are now a lichen. I guess that's what happens when you play 5 cards. Okay. Lichen form. At the end of the turn, add Scourge of a Lichen to the discard pile. Deal 50% more damage. Cards now cost notches that are reset at the start of each turn. At 0 notches, lose lichen form. Okay. Can be discarded. Come out of lichen form. Add a Scourge of Lichen to the discard pile. In lichen form, gain bomb. So does that mean... Let's see what happens here. Oh, we regain all of our notches at the end of combat. Okay, not just a few. The target is bleeding, so let's go ahead and bloody gloves. Inflict 2 bleeding. Restore 10 HP. Gain 1 ward. Okay. Let's heal. Healing is always good. The Will to Live. Let's Demahe. I'm interested in remaining in lichen form. This is pretty nuts. I'm having a great time. With 2 bleeding, that means he's gonna die. And we are full health. Not bad. Okay, I'm picking up what the game is putting down. Deal 7 damage, shapeshift. It still says mana here. I guess that is a minor oversight. 1 weakness, I love weakness. Remove enemies bleeding, burn a bad card at the deck per each bleeding. Burn a bad card. Is there objectively bad cards, or is that like an option? My other question with unexpected turn, it says shapeshift. Does that mean if you're in lichen form, you go human? If you're a human, you go lichen form? Or is it just like a way to instantly transition into lichen? Don't know, but I like weakness. And it's 0 cost. We have a boar. When losing HP, it gains strength. Okay. So let's go ahead and... We'll give him some strength, but we'll also apply weaken. With the Will to Live, I think we'll just hold those. Burning a card removes it from the deck for this combat. So ideally... We don't want to do that too much. I should turn into lichen here. There we go. Will to Live, give more bomb. Perfect. And we'll attack again because he's waiting. Don't know what he's doing. He's waiting. The patient hunter gets the prey. Boy, where's my weakness? Are we going all the way in? Sure, whatever. Let's go. Target is bleeding. We want to deal as much damage as possible. Which is none of this. I guess we'll just go predatory. Weakness. Perfect. This is going well so far. 7 scarring. Discard it and restore 1 HP upon taking damage in the lichen form. Oh. Huh. For 1 turn, all enemies lose 1 strength per each bleeding. Not bad. We'll go with deep cut. We need more ways to inflict bleeding to kind of capitalize on what we're doing. Oh, a thug. Hi. With severe wounds, gain second wind. I'm sure that's going to go great for us. Speaking of bleeding, we'll grab the HP regen. Already a lichen. You'll love to see it. You love to see it. We could gain some balm. That sounds good to me. We aren't going to be doing a whole lot more here. Double bomb it up. Hit me. Hit me! The word that I was about to follow that up with is not appropriate. Yes. What does second wind do? Oh, he gains strength and losing HP. Yeah. Ask me if I care. We're actually going to delay here because I'm going to heal. This should be just enough. There we go. Oh, he's dead. I killed him with bleeding, even though I wanted to heal with balm. It's fine. No biggie. Dichotomous card. When playing it, select one of the effects. Inflict 3 bleeding on all enemies. Gain 10 scarring. 10 scarring for each bleeding enemy. Sure. I do like these instinctive cards, though. These are pretty nifty. We're going to go with this, because we need more cards to capitalize on our bleeding stuff. Let's take the event for the lulz. There are a few events. There's not too many. We are familiar with this one. 2 dwarves were dragging a huge chest. When they saw me, they didn't throw down their load to rush to battle, as is their custom. 2 of them stayed to watch the truck, and 1 came towards me. Rob 'em, of course. The Dawi are no friend of the Alpha. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought the game crashed. Nope, we're good. All agility turns into spirit. I still don't know what this does. I'm sure there is some benefit to being in human form. I'm sure there has to be. So we have that Provoker. He's about to gain taunt, which means he can only be hit. Can't hit the other things. The Brother in Arms is annoying. He's a buffer. And the Warrior... Is this the dude that deals more damage based on having armor? Because that sounds terrifying. Boop. 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 Let's just heal a little bit. That way we'll transform immediately on the start of next turn. Oh, right. How does that work with them? Gain 1 Fury when playing 2 cards of the same type in a row once per turn. So this is permanent. How do you tell? Oh, right. Okay, it shows you. It's less obvious than it is on Percival, at least to me. Maybe because I'm dumb. But so each card has its own type. We have an attack, a skill, and a curse here. And if I attack, then attack, they'll all gain 1 strength. If I skill, then skill, they all gain 1. You get the point. What I'm going to do is we're going to pop into Lichen. And we're going to bomb. And then we're going to wait. Actually, I could attack again, couldn't I? This taunt is annoying, because I would have loved to instinctive this dude. Although he is dead as long as he doesn't heal. I don't remember if bleeding goes through armor. I think it does now. That was a change, right? Anyway, we're just going to kill him. We can attack skill. We're going to grab the survival instinct. Counting is really hard. by the way. There is a... How do you trigger it again? Is it just a stat? Wait, what? Why am I taking so much damage? Apple's blocked, yeah. Cards, no. I'm not sure how I took so much damage. Does it have to do with Scourge of the Lycan? If drawn while in the Lycan form, add a Curse of Lycan to the discard pile until the end of the game. If drawn while in Lycan form, take 5 damage per Curse of the Lycan in the deck. Ooh, okay. I see. I see. We can't actually get really around that, can we? I can't inflict bleed either, which is really unfortunate. I might just be dead here, actually. This is quite unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do a lot of healing here, which is not what's happening. Really? It's gonna be really dangerous for us to go back into Lycan form. Where's my heal? Didn't I have one of those? Guess it's gone. Or did that go in? I don't know. I was expecting to die, so let's see. We're gonna take 10 damage on draw. He's gonna deal 10. We're dead. So he's DED dead. Longest combat of my life. This is gonna be long, but I think we're gonna win. Sure. It's kind of annoying that I have to come out of Lycan the moment we get it, but this is why. Look at all of our Scourge of the Lycan. Ooh, good. Heal me. Perfect. Okay, so that happens instantly. Good to know, good to know. I thought it was a card for some reason. Because you're dumb. I am. I can be, anyway. This game requires a remarkable amount of reading comprehension, and that's not always my speciality. We're gonna take the healing again. Because I'm predictable. I need to leave again. Okay. Attack, do that, attack. This 9 bomb is carrying us, but not carrying us enough. Okay. What an excellent tale, although I know the ending was a little predictable. For me at least, but not for you, of course. Know this, you have the power to change everything, my friend. And that is Mortis, actually my favorite character in this game. We got 15 experience. Here's a sneak peek at the tree for good old Bjorn. Very incomplete, unsurprising. Remember, we are on the public beta. Alright, so now that we have tested Turnskin, I did like the bomb, but in the end it wasn't enough. We're going to go with Stray, which, what did that do? The Lycan form adds Eternal Thirst instead of the Scourge of the Lycan. Hopefully that heals a bit more. Again, we're going to go without anything from the Equilibrium. I mean, honestly, because I've sucked so much, we might as well just take upgrades, but we're going to do this purely for testing purposes, to see what it's like without the Equilibrium. Then we'll come back and do the Equilibrium later. As always, I'm kind of going to go for this, because I am predictable. And there it is. Is it always there? I wonder. We're going to head this way, towards the campfire. Fighting Dowley at the beginning is not always a good idea, but it happens. Like I said, events can kind of be 50-50. Maybe I shouldn't have burned let's heal. Should I heal? Yeah. It's good to know that the damage from the enemy happens before the bomb kicks in. Is it the veteran on Percival? Oh, he changed his strategy. I think it's the veteran on Percival that makes it so that you have to constantly do the dwarf dance, where you do like an attack and then something else and then an attack. Unless you're going to kill something, of course. Just full heal me. Heal me to full. I want more of those. Those are good cards. Give me more instinct. Ooh. Speaking of that, if there are no attacks, draw 2 attack cards. Drawing is strong. It's strong in Slay the Spire. It's strong in Knock on the Coffin Lid. Decrease receive damage by 50% each time you change the form until the end of the turn. Interesting. This would probably benefit that shapeshifting card really well. Let's go with Impatience. Ooh, the Elixir of Armor. Gain 5 armor. Now that's different than block. This. Guard. The armor is that at the end of turn, you'll gain 1 block for each point of armor. But you lose 1 armor each time you take health damage. Pretty advanced, isn't it? I like it. We could Impatience. It is free. Sure, whatever. What? Do I have all the attack cards in my deck? Are you serious? No. Wait, was that a conditional? Ah, yeah. If there are no attacks in hand, draw 2 cards. I misplayed that. That's a mistake I won't make again. Important to know those. Good. See, this is a learning episode. Double bomb, double smack, and we move on. I wonder how we can manage Curse of the Lycan. It is a curse, right? I ask that because there are cards that can remove curses. Although it is worth noting that because... Did I not get my 10 health? I feel cheated. Oh, Trick. That's a good card. Mostly because it's free. 7 damage and 6 scarring. Does scarring proc off Scourge of the Lycan? Ferocious card. When played, double all attributes of ferocious cards until the end of the turn. Return all ferocious cards from the discard pile to the draw pile. Is this the first ferocious card we've seen? Huh. Let's lean into that. I wonder if card draw could be really dangerous. Ooh, it heals you. On the Lycan, because say you're desperate for something, and you draw into Scourge of the Lycan as a Lycan. That's kind of unfortunate. The good thing about a war is that you can collect a lot of valuable things from the killed warriors. I noticed a group of fallen warriors on the battlefield, but unfortunately, a marauder was already at work beside them. A dead Dowie is the only type of good Dowie. Let's make a deal. I helped the marauder despoil the corpses, and we split the loot in half. Thanks for the gold, bro. We're gonna need that when we get the shrine. Let's head to the campfire. At the campfire, you can either rest to recover some of your health, or you can train. So let's see what it looks like when we upgrade some of these cards, shall we? Does this change the instinctive is the question. If so, what does this do? Ooh, look at that. When drawn, gain 1 more HP. When played, gain double the HP, and burn, give 1 more balm. Pretty big deal. What does this do? Meh. We have a lot of wills to live. I feel like we have too many wills to live. We're drawing these instead of murdering cards, and I can't say I'm a fan of that. No, it's a good old Dowie. You know what they say about the Dowie. Sorry, I have to think really hard when I do these. Okay, we did it. Here we go. Just because of the sequencing. So again, because of the Fury, we can't... Well, we could, but it would hurt us to use 2 of the same types of cards in a row. So we're going to Bloody Claws to trigger the Instinctive because he's bleeding. We're going to heal because I'm scared. We're going to Will to Live to gain Balm to heal after the turn. We're going to attack. And then we're going to Bomb again. Attack, skill, attack, skill. See, play fix. Why did I come out of Shapeshift form? Oh, did I use too many cards? That might have been it. So we're going to go all in. Which does, unfortunately, hurt me a bit. But that's okay. I also... That's another thing to keep track of. Holy crap. Not only do you have to watch... Those fights are going to be super annoying with the dwarves. You have to watch the sequence of cards, and then you have to watch your notches. Oh dear. Draw 1 random ferocious card. A dichotomous card. I like the dichotomous cards. It usually has a lot of options. Deal 5 damage 2 times. This is going to be super good with a strength build. Holy crap. Deal damage 5 damage 2 times. Deal 1 damage 6 times. What did I just talk about? This is going to be awesome. Let's take the dichotomous card. Oh, it's Mortis. I didn't think you were ready. So, dwarves fell for Ingvar's death and started an invasion. Without delay. Sigismund was right. He counted on that. Apparently. A pointless war over a patch of land will weaken both. Those fools don't even know who they should actually fear. It is nice to speak with you, Bjorn. There is no need to explain anything to you. So Mortis is awesome, in case you couldn't tell. He's like an observer. He's the one that resurrects you from the coffin. That's why you start the game in a coffin. And this is the graveyard. He brings you back as part of a plan. But what is the plan? Don't know. He also joins you as an observer in the secret fight. That I'm not spoiling at all because it's secret. Uh-oh. Having noticed me from a distance, 3 short, bearded men, saddled their fly-speckled goats and moved towards me. They almost killed me with their appearance, but I somehow managed not to die of laughter. My reaction annoyed the brave short creatures. They scowled, spurred their coursers, which rushed at me, cheerfully shifting their hooves. This fight... Alright. I hate this fight. Here we go. So, we have the dwarf fight that we had last time, except they're stronger and they're on goats. So they're funnier. The veteran provoker, he's going to do the same thing the last one did. The veteran warrior, he's actually terribly frightening. And the veteran brother in arms is going to buff his allies just like last time. When wounded severely, gain strength. I might actually... Last time I burnt down the brother in arms and I just didn't have a leftover damage to deal with these two. It kind of feels like Bjorn is strong at the start and then begins to slowly fall off. So what we're going to do, we're going to use our 5 armor. I could just burn down the veteran provoker. He's going to try and stop me from doing stuff anyway, so let's just kill him. Remember, because of what we're dealing with, I do have to kind of sequence this correctly. We aren't actually going to heal here. I could gain a ward, but this... Does this help me at all? I don't think so. We'll take it, though. Because the 2 bleeding is going to... Ah, screw it. We'll take the bleeding. More damage. I'm curious to see... This is dwarven territory. Ye little sword. I'm going to Impatience, which is kind of a waste. Does this burn? I don't think this burns. Just so that I don't trigger their fury. Again, this is going to be a weird fight. Let's go, Lycan. Let's go. What did I get? What'd you put in my deck? Rude. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Will to Live. I don't have the upgraded one. Then Wolf Strength will probably deal 5 damage 2 times. Are you taunted? You are. And that is unfortunate. This won't trigger. Unfortunately. Oh, we did bonus damage. Nice. I forgot about that. So we just attacked. Let's gain some bomb. We do have the healing potion, which we're probably going to have to use. Perfect. Will to Live. An attack. We're not going to empower him anymore. We've somehow empowered him. Oh, he's giving strength. Duh. How does this much recover? 10? We'll probably heal next turn with it. This fight is so hard. Yeah, he's just buffing this guy's armor. The bleeding is going through it, however. This is kind of awkward. It's going to deal 18 damage. We're going to do this. We'll impatience. Then we'll heal. I really want to do this. Is it worth the 1 strength to kill? Probably. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, Fury isn't strength. Fury deals double damage. I might as well kill myself. Because I'm disarmed, I can't actually do anything. I forgot about that. Target is bleeding. Fury is only 1 turn, though. I think. Let's see if we can... I think it's just 1 turn? Guess we're gonna find out. Now is the time to experiment, if I'm not... If there ever was one. Wound is unfortunate. It is for 1 turn, okay. I need to heal, though. Actually, I think I'm dead. I need weaken. This is not going swell. I hate these dwarves. Yep. Another game down. Cursed equipment is named as such for good reason. Even just carrying it around will curse you. But there is good news. With every cursed gain, cursed equipment grows more powerful. There is a cursed build. I've done part of it once, and it's okay. Oh, there's a system to think for this. Satisfy hunger. Deal 10 damage. Scarring is triggered. Oh, but not reset. Fascinating. I don't know what the hunger thing we had did, actually. This is kind of bugged still. And we would unlock the stray here. If it wasn't just available. Let's try Madman. You know what they say about madness. So now that we have an idea, I think this is going to go okay. Oh, the shrine's down here now. Okay, okay. I could avoid this elite. I'm terrified of elites, team. Hello, wolves. They just buff themselves, right? Yeah. So the idea with Madman is that as you get weaker, you get stronger. We're gonna... Oh, I messed that up. I did not read that correctly. It was instinctive and I read... What did I read? Weaken, that's what I read. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll just fully recover here. The beginning is pretty straightforward. I wonder... I feel like Madman's going to be very strong. 3 bleed on all enemies. Gain 10 scarring for each bleeding enemy. I don't know what to do with the ferocious cards. We still haven't seen a card that would be considered like a carry ferocious card, so we're going to take Hemophilia. I do really like the dichotomous cards. I think what would put the dichotomous cards over the edge is that fine, I'll just full recover. The dichotomous cards could easily put over the edge if you can use both, like if there's a card or a quest or a buff or a talent or something to make it so that all of the options go off at once. That's a thing in Hearthstone, and it's, as one might imagine, very good. What if let's try it. This is gonna take 2 notches, so I'll just pop this and then move on. Let's try it. 10 scarring. Okay, so it must be 10 scarring for each. Wait a minute, that's how scarring works? I thought scarring... Oh. So the way that I thought scarring worked was that you got a stack of scarring, and each time you got hit, it would heal you for 1 and take away 1 stack. Instead, what it does is it gives you X amount of scarring, and then each time you're hit, it heals you for that X amount of scarring. Ooh. Ooh. Take away 1 strength. Slight typo here. By the way, this is another group out of Russia. So, forgive some... Although this is a mistake anyone could make. I'm just saying. There is a bit of a leniency that has to be provided. But like I said, typos like that can be made by anybody. I just want to let you all know that we're dealing with those mad Russians. I don't know why. Have some bleeding, and then have some instinct. The Lycan is definitely going to be like a healing build. Oh. Okay, so evasion, very powerful. It makes it so that the next attack is dodged, basically. We actually have a really good way of getting rid of evasion with that dichotomous ability that lets us hit multiple times. That is amazing for getting rid of this crap. But, obviously we don't have that anymore. That kind of went away, didn't it? Burn, Ethereal, if left in hand, gain miss. These cards are super annoying, these status cards. And if you, just a heads up, if you feel like going to the left, well, I guess we're going that way. I didn't think about that. Ooh, inflict 4 bleeding and 2 weakness on all enemies. I want that. Concentration is a general card. Discard 3, gain 2 energy. This, no. I think you can pick which 3 you discard, but still no. It'd be good in a super draw deck, I imagine. You could pass through the elven lands without drawing your compatriots' attention. Why are you assaulting them? Because I hate them. I want to kill. What's so hard to understand? You do know what they did to me. I understand your resentment, but is there no way you can hold yourself back? You do not understand my resentment, and you've never felt the all-consuming rage of a Lycan. If I could contain myself, I wouldn't have become an outcast, but I can only partially control the wolf side of my nature. More lore for Bjorn. We are pretty broke to go visit a merchant, but we'll see what he has in store. What up, bro? Yep, pretty broke. All we have is an axe. Bloodletting is really useful, though. Oh, look at that. Description, weapon, _ Bjorn start axe, _ description. Is it the Knight Sword? Okay, I was about to lose my mind. So weapons and armor, I didn't even show you the inventory, but they do all have their own unique items that come with them. Bloodletting actually synergizes really well with what we want to do. I have tried bleeding builds before, This one is way better, though. Holy crap. We get 2 bloodlettings and 1 low blow. I want that. But we're, like I said, we're broke. So we can either buy a potion or we can remove a card. I think earlier on I said that we have too many wills to live, but I kind of am disagreeing with that right now. Gain 2 energy. I wonder how this works on Bjorn. Would this, like, give 2 notches or something? 3 evasion, very strong. Mirror sword, is this new? It is! Bjorn weapons mirror sword description. Okay. The Boots of Balance. Each time a card is burned, draw 1. I don't like burn decks. I love the Iron Helmet, it's so good. Not a fan of the heavy armor. Draw a jabs. Isn't that like a free attack or something? Barbed builds are also hilarious. Alright, anyway, let's enough dawdling. What do we want? Usually the Elixir of Recovery is really strong. We'll go with Elven Ale, though. 3 evasion is very powerful, and it can save you in many fights. Including the Thing fight. And I'm calling her that because that's what the patch notes called her. Oh. Do I actually want to gain scarring for each one? It's time for testing. 10 scarring. That's 20 scarring. My question here, discard it and restore 1 HP upon taking damage in the lichen form. Does scarring... will it, like, try and overheal you? So, for example, if we have 10 health loss and we have 20 scarring, will it consume all 20 scarring just to heal 10 health, or will it heal 10 health and keep 10 scarring? That could be the difference between really freaking good and okay. This is why we're doing this, by the way, without testing the equilibrium system. Okay. Give me some health. Bomb, weakness, punch. Okay, punch. Okay, it does... it consumes all of the scarring at once. I was like, why am I healing? It's the will to live. Duh. Duh. That actually might... actually, that's interesting. Huh. So if you're in the lichen form, the 2 balm is actually the same as drawing the card. So every single turn you'll have the heal recovery from drawing. I wonder, does this persist if you shapeshift out? So if we were to apply all of these bombs here, and then shapeshift back into elf form, would we keep the bombs? Because it says in the lichen form. That might just mean in the lichen form. By the way, these things do steal your gold. It's very annoying. And they run away if you don't kill them fast enough. It's basically a carbon copy of the Slave Spire Thief. And you can get their weapon, by the way, which does let you steal as well. I might just hemophilia. I don't need any scarring. We have a lot of balm. I bet a troll build is hilarious on Bjorn. The troll items are set and they also give balm. I could imagine having like almost 20 balm. Almost 20 recovery per turn. Okay, he's getting ready to run. You bastard. You will not escape my fury. GG. Let's see. Ooh, just a flat 10 restoration. Demoralize is also good. This is a neutral card. I'm actually going to pick this up. Exposed causes enemies to take 50% more damage. Very strong. And I imagine also quite potent. Wait, did it transform? Is that what this bloody fog is? No. Huh. So we're fighting enemies with evasion. The archers are incredibly annoying because they have piercing damage. which means if you're using armor or block, they go through it. And because they go through your block, they'll hit your HP, which will reduce one of your armor. It's very annoying, but also quite irrelevant in our build. So, you know, the grand scheme of things. It is worth noting that this thing with Barricade makes it so that the block will not reduce after the turn, and I'm fairly confident, like 95% confident, that this is one of the enemies that builds up block and then hits you really hard depending on the block. So, yeah, let's not deal with that, shall we? I'm probably going to use my Dichotomy here. I could Hemophilia as well. Might be worth it for the heal. If I Hemophilia, I do not want to Will to Live, so let's just gain some scarring. Let me move on. Thank you for the 20 health. So you definitely, because scarring consumes it all no matter what happens when you take health damage, you definitely want to time that. You can't just throw it up all willy-nilly for the lulz. As much as I would like to. I think you're dead? I think you're dead. I'm pretty sure. Does this go into effect? No. Okay, I didn't think so. Wild spirits. Let my... So this is two notches, okay. I love this card, the Demoralized card. It's so good. Anyway, pretty sure he's dead. Let's try it out. Yep. Bye. Bye. Evade the next instance of attack damage and accompanying debuffs. You what, mate? The next instance of attack damage. So does this give one evasion? This has to be... Is this new? I might just take the flat heal. Though evade is pretty good. Evade could technically save me more life than regen. Deep cut, also awesome. We'll take the evasion, though. What are we fighting? I didn't even check. Oh, yeah, evasion. Good call. Good call, me. Although I'm acting like I'm going to pass this boss. Let's find out. Oh, dear. I realized that the wild animals had tasted elven meat. I knew there were bears in these woods. I had tried to avoid them, but I still came across a bear den. My wolf senses have failed me this time. Okay. The bear is spoopy. Gains inner beast. Gains strength when playing skills. I'm pretty sure that's talking to me. So it would be in my best interest to not play a skill. But I don't think that's gonna stop me. Yeah, weakness was the correct call. We're gonna go ahead and evolve. Heal me, please. It might actually... I don't want to do it right now, but it might be worth... Wow. This is very unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and demoralize. Risky, but we'll take it. 5 stacks of weakness works out really well for me. I am in a lot of trouble, though. Cannot be discarded. This Curse of the Lichen is really screwing me over. I don't wanna... But I don't want to die. I want to at least make it to the boss for this last attempt. So go ahead and evade. This, exposed really sucks. It's worth knowing that Will to Live is healing me. but Scourge of a Lycan is destroying me. I'm actually going to have to come out of this form. If I can kill her in one more turn, I can will to live to get the bomb. I can double will to live to heal 10, give her 2 strength. Why am I like this? Hello, all the Scourge of the Lycan. I noticed you. With the explosive thing, I can deal 10 damage. Actually, I might just be fine. Hemophilia will heal me for 10. I'm going to take 1 extra, and then we just smack. Oh, I evaded. Wait, that didn't proc my... What just happened there? Did I eat? I took no health damage. I need to actually take damage here. Okay, not that much though. I'm gonna have to kill you. Coming out of Lycan. Alright, we're alive at half health. The enemy intends to attack. Gain 7 block. We do have no block generation. It is worth noting. Ooh. Let's take this. I like the dichotomous cards. Finally! Is this the better axe? It is. Lose 2 P and deal 18 damage. Wait a minute. This is Percival's version. Percival would lose 2 HP and deal 18 damage. How does this scale with the werewolf? You can see the plate armor. I kind of want this. Or the elf. Gain 2 evasion. Ugh. Elven armor is so good and is part of a set. But this gives max HP and armor. And the Jagged Axe is just good. Let's take the Elven armor, though. We need defense. We also kind of need offense, but if HP is less than 30. At the end of the turn, gain 15 block. Oh, cool. That kind of synergizes with our ability to heal a lot. We're going to have to rest, unfortunately. What? Oh, I get to delete a card. Wait a minute. I thought the option was to rest or train, not delete a card. Huh. Can I get rid of this? You can get rid of the baseline Scourge of the Lycan? Wait a minute. Wait 1 darn tootin' minute. I have baseline Scourge of the Lycan. Is that because of composure? The helmet, I love this item. Increasing max HP by 5 at the start of the turn. Draw 1. I call this the Murka helmet. And it's glorious. This is the item, by the way, or the infantry system. I do like that the items are rendered on the model. That always makes me happy. So I have a weapon, a headpiece, gloves, boots, armor, and an accessory slot. We can equip 3 potions at any time, and we have our little trinket. Most of the bosses provide a legendary trinket, in case you were curious. I don't want to do it. This is a lot of health being spent. But I kind of like it. Wait, that was supposed to apply 7 bleed, wasn't it? Oh, druids. I need to focus that. We do have 2 evasion, by the way. The reason I went with the evasion... So I gained 4 HP technically. Now I'll just burn all those. This is heal. I went with the evasion because at the start of our turn is when we're kind of at our weakest. We can't really survive outside of Lycan. Well, I mean, we can. Yeah, this needs to go away. Now we're gonna bomb. But evasion gives us extra protection while we're not a Lycan. I loved that scarring, though. Scarring is just good. The extra card from the Helmet of Murga. Beautiful. And we're going to scar again. Scarring is good. I have come to that conclusion. Probably not a hard conclusion to come to, but... Oh, and he has, Barbed. So every time I attack him, he's going to deal 2 damage. I've come out of Lycan. Isn't that bold of me? So he's dead. They're both just dead. I kind of want to gain scarring. Let's see, does this work again? So I want to deal 1 damage and inflict 7 bleed. Okay, it worked there. Not sure what happened earlier. The evasion saved us a lot of life there. Burn 2 random status cards. In the draw pile, draw 2. This. Yes. Let's see. This is a status card, right? Curse. What's a status card? There was something we were doing that was giving us statuses. Anyway, it's draw 2 either way, for free. But I'm going to need this card if we decide to go in this direction anyway. Shrine. We have exactly enough gold. So, for... Oh, they increased this. Cheeky. For 250 coins, you can get an item. I am pretty sure in the first area this gives you the Spirit Bear Pelt thingy. Which is okay. For 100, we can get a card. Pick a card. For free, I think this is new. I thought this had a cost before. You can ask to be purged, which is just delete a card for free. Or you can pay 150 coins to upgrade 2 cards. I think what happened is this used to be... Actually, hold on. Why am I not remembering the numbers correctly? I thought this was 200 in the past. This upgrade 2 cards thing. But I thought this was also 200. I don't know. Numbers, how do they work? Alright. So a question that I have... First of all, how does this evade? Just cheaper, okay. This, is it 5 and 5? 5 and 5. This, it doesn't burn. 4 bleeding, 2 weakness on all enemies. Ooh, spamming weakness is strong. This is just instinctive. What is the additional effect on that? Is it the same as the Bloody Claws? If that's the case, that's actually really good. The other question is, does this improve the effects of the instinctive? I would imagine not. We've upgraded the Will to Live before, so let's change something else, shall we? This reduces the costs. I'm usually not a big fan of reducing costs. Usually. So for the sake of science, we're going to reduce Bloody Fog, improve Bloody Fog to make it so we do not burn it. Burning a card makes it so you can't use it again in that combat. So being able to spam 4 blood to weakness on all enemies is pretty good. We're also going to improve one of our instinctive attacks to give us instinctive. Which, if I am assuming correctly, never assume, my friends, you make an ass out of you and me. That will be the same instinctive effects as the 1 card. Ooh. I noticed an elven sniper who is practicing shooting, and I decided to kill him, creeping up behind him. However, at the last moment, he noticed me and turned around, so there was no surprise attack. That's him. Oh, the satire. This sucks. We drew really poorly. That is unfortunate. I could have done this the other way. Oh, that didn't trigger your evasion. Interesting. Is only heal me for 3? Is it really worth? Whatever. You asked for it, you mad beast. My evasion disappeared real fast. Heal me. It deals more damage. Does it? No, I don't think it does. I'm not taking damage when I attack you, right? Or besides my thing. I might pick up some scarring here. It's not much. But it's something. Lichen time! Thanks for the health. Brah. Yeah, we don't have a status. What is it that gave me status effects? I don't remember. I'm gonna draw, because it's free. Boop. How do I want to do this? I definitely want to demoralize. Okay, the evasion evaded that. Boop. I don't really want to pop out of Lichen form just yet. Lichen's Madness. This is from our trait, our passive. Cost of cards reduced by 1. Draw 1 extra card at the start of the turn. Because you're buffing, I'm not going to take any damage this turn, actually. So we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Reading comprehension. How does it work? We'll just do this. Thank you. Can I have my evasion back? Okay. This is unfortunate. This is how it has to be. Ignore all non-targeted effects. I should have read that, probably. Well. The end, my friends. Yeah, that's really annoying, actually. Oh, we got the bear! You know what? I probably could have left and then gotten the bear paw. You are understandably upset that upon rebirth you have to start back from square one. But this is not precisely true. Of course, you lose all of your acquired skills and equipment, yet there is something even more valuable that remains. Knowledge. You will learn your path, your option, what works and what doesn't. Once you know what you're doing, you won't be quite the fuck up. I ad-libbed that last part there. So that was Bjorn and his 3 different presently available options. Feel free to let me know what you think. Do you think Bjorn... I think Bjorn is a lot of fun. Very hard, though. Like, I'm not used to thinking this way, because Percival... Look, you can see all these things here. I haven't unlocked Night yet. Percival is very straightforward. He is very easy to understand, and I like him a lot. And like I said, I've beaten the game a few times with Percival. You can find those on the channel if you're interested. That was before this beta launch or whatever. I haven't did a stream on Nightmare mode. We did kill the last boss, but again, I have yet to fell the thing. Spoiler protection there. She's not fair anyway. So I don't feel that bad about it. But let me know if you would like to see more of Bjorn, more of Knock on the Coffin Lid. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.